J Bros Cooking. We're on our way to go hiking. Breakfast burritos. See you in a bit. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of J Bros Cooking.
On this episode, we're going to be making breakfast burritos.
Who doesn't enjoy a delicious breakfast burrito?
As you know, this episode started at 4 a.m. We left Joe's house. We road tripped it up to northeast Arizona. We're about 15 miles from the New Mexico border here in Springerville. Today, we're going to go over the ingredients real fast. And we're going to be doing a double recipe because we're here visiting our friend and we're going to be sharing this meal with them. But we're using 2 pounds of chorizo. We have 6 eggs, 4 potatoes, half an onion, and half a jalapeno.
Because I don't like too much heat, but we all know John likes the heat. So we're going to meet in the middle and just do half a jalapeno.
We also have some a mix of 5-blend cheese here and some salsa to finish this off. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the potatoes. Brought with me an apple core. Just get it started. Give it a little pressure. And just like that, you got nice potato slices. Makes a long job fast. All right, we're gonna make a nice small dice on these so they cook nice and fast.
And then I'm gonna chop up the jalapeno and the onion. So I'm just gonna dice this up pretty small. We're gonna cut this real small too. So now I'm gonna put a little olive oil. Sizzling.
Go ahead and get this first potato frying up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and season my potatoes. I never thought this would work. Started doing this about, I don't know, 7-8 years ago. Every year, my wife's family, we make breakfast burritos for Christmas. And me and my wife always make the potatoes for those. And we season directly into the oil and it comes out good every single time.
That is pepper.
It's pepper. We're gonna put some salt in. Joe, if you can hand me the garlic. Gonna follow it up with a little granulated garlic. And we got a little steak seasoning here, dry steak seasoning.
Everything John cooks, he uses that.
Gets a little bit of the steak seasoning. It's got a little bit of everything in it.
My mom started that. So now I'm gonna start the chorizo.
Let's come out.
I think they stay on today. Excuse the wind. Our mic, one mic has a dead cat on it. Not actually a dead cat. It has a windscreen on it. There might be a little wind, but hopefully between some the magic of editing, you don't hear the wind. Hopefully it all works out. I've never been a big fan of chorizo. Chorizo, excuse me, actually is very, very delicious. So don't let me ruin your taste for it.
This is a good quality one we have here today. I guess a little bit more expensive. I mean, it has a good fat content, but not too much fat. And a lot of the cheaper ones the majority's fat, and they grease you out. And if you're not used to it, you might have a stomachache afterwards. It might be a bit much on your stomach.
Or you might be running, if you know. You might not be a runner, but you might be a runner. So now, these are pretty much done, and this is really hot. So now I'm going to put the onions and half a jalapeno right here into this tray. Is that a miss? A little bit of a miss. Never was the best at basketball. See this teamwork? This is...
Sometimes it's a two-man cooking job. Keep smashing up. Let me grab those hot pans.
John, he is my younger brother, and he has like, I call it boss syndrome, you know, but if you catch John in these videos, giving orders, it's just, I've learned to accept that he just kind of has what I call boss syndrome, and it's all right. I mean, it is what it is,
No, what it is was there's a 6-year gap between me and Mary, so things started all over. I'm the firstborn all over again.
He is. There was 3 of us, and we were a happy little family. My parents moved from New York City to Arizona. Everything was perfect. My mom decided to have 2 more kids, and it ruined everything. I became, I was always, I guess, the middle child, but then I just became like the forgotten child. Maybe we'll mention how John was my mom's favorite.
So as you can see, I just pulled out the potatoes. They fried up real nice. They got a great smell, great color on them. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in that next potato.
So now I'm gonna break the eggs. I've never been able to do the one-hand thing, so... Oh! Here's some salt. And then our peppercorn melody. Or pepper.
Gonna go ahead and give these eggs a quick whisk, get them ready to go into the pan, get that seasoning all mixed in. All right, got those eggs all beat. Gonna go ahead and get them in the pan. That butter's sizzling. Let's just get to break them up a little bit.
See, there he goes again.
Let's shut it off, please.
There he goes again. Telling me what to do.
Oh, we're not doing video.
Seriously?
I've just been holding the camera, no video.
We don't have our...
Yeah.
My wife, my beautiful wife, is our camera lady. And she could not make it on this trip. We are trying to man the cameras and cook at the same time.
Having a few technical difficulties.
Our camera shut off at one point.
Someone didn't turn it on at one point. That was me.
Oh, we got a bee. Get out of here, bee.
You want to bring that big pan over? I'll grab it.
There he goes again. We try to angle our camera as good as we can. And the shot might seem like this, and that's because we're on like a little hill. So bear with us, because we're not in my studio kitchen. No, it's not really a studio, but
it does have new lights.
It does have new lights, and the ground is flat. Now we got this behemoth of a cast iron pan.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the potatoes in this big pan here. It's got a little heat going on it, keep them warm while we're waiting for things to finish up here. Got our onions and our jalapeno mixed right in there.
Now I'm gonna do the eggs. Now I'm gonna take the chorizo. John also wants to give a shout out to his buddy at work.
As you can see, we got 2 different tortilla sizes. We got the big ones to make a nice big burrito. Said Joe's son is here, my nephew. Our friend has a couple kids. So we brought some smaller tortillas. His parents have a house in Mexico, and they brought these ones back fresh from Mexico. So
super nice people. They also hooked me up with some goodies from Mexico, and it's always good to go to Mexico,
As authentic as we can get on these tortillas. So we're excited about that.
Now I'm gonna take a tortilla here. A tortilla tastes much better if it's warmed up. So, and have some skill here and not burn the whole thing up and just throw it right here on the open flame. Just kind of try and get some heat on it. Just nice and work it over. And now, here it is. Our potatoes, our chorizo, and our eggs. Ta-da!
All right, to build this burrito, we're gonna go and give ourselves a nice scoop of our chorizo. Get it right in there. Scrambled eggs. Gonna get our potatoes with our veggies in there. Gonna go ahead and get ourselves some nice salsa. Like I said, this was that 5-cheese blend. Give ourselves a little bit of that. As Joe always says, yeah, I can never have too much cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and roll this
Here
guy.
comes the fold. Are you gonna get a job at Chipotle?
Sure ain't. Go ahead and give her a slice.
Spread it towards the camera, the main camera.
Woo! Look at those layers.
Mm.
She looks
Did
good.
you hear an elk, guys?
I sure did.
I hear an elk. There's bees. We're being attacked by bees. Let's get out of here. There's bees.
Oh, I touched it. I touched it.
Oh my word. Bees. Today we made breakfast chorizo burritos. It's John's recipe that he always uses on Christmas morning. We want to thank you for joining us for another episode of
J Bros Cooking. But before we go, I feel like I should get a bite of this. Go ahead and get in there. These turned out to be great burritos, great taste, great flavor. Like I always say, you could buy it, but it's always better when you make it yourself. Again, we appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and let us know what you think. We appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Good job, man.